What up, Dustin?
Hey, Paul. Yep. We've had some connectivity issues here with the stream. So if you're joining us now, the score is 4-0 to Vålerenga. And a double play by to end the inning by Bergen.
And up to bat, we have the pitcher, Mitch Ties. A notorious power hitter.
We were talking about this earlier, Bendik, how two pitchers that definitely can hit and pitch. So we think it's going to be a good game, but pitching dominated.
We have some defensive alignments in center field before the batter steps in.
Mitch, another big bat, batting .512 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Low in the zone. Good pitch by Guilford.
He can make a living down there.
Good take there by Mitch. That's a hard pitch to lay off, especially given you've just seen another pitch down there. This one just a smudge lower. Oh,
has him giddy up on that pitch.
Back to the fastball. So we're now at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good old number one. And the pitch.
Strike 3 with another fastball down at the knees.
And up to bat, we have number 6, Daniel Agung.
He is has historically been one of Bergen's best pitchers. Not played a lot of innings this year, but definitely a good player to have in the middle of your order here. One out, no balls, 1 strike. Called strike.
Off speed froze Daniel up.
Another great pitching sequence there by Guilford.
Yeah. Might have been sitting fastball.
Is that the hot dogs we're smelling here today, Bendik?
Fighting Cafe always has something sizzling. Foul tip here by Andy. Frozen on the off-speed pitch. The count is 1 and 2.
Andy the foul ball. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A nice attempt by Andy on the just the wrong way.
Vålerenga plays pretty straight up defensively. Semi-deep outfielders that can cover. Swings and misses. Strike 3, and that's 3 outs. No runs, no hits for Bergen.
All three down by way of the K. And here catching the warm-up pitches for Mitch, we have Dustin Benson, a former member of the Trondheim Baseball Club.
Ready again? Yeah, there now batting, number 21, Alex Harrelson.
Got quite a good turnout here today, Bendik. People are lining up down the foul lines as well, peering into the game.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of people out here.
For first hitter of the inning is Alex Harlovich, the right fielder for Vålerenga.
I wonder if you might see him come in a relief appearance later in this game, Alec.
He has a good arm, but the way Guilford is pitching, I don't know how long, if they're going to need him.
That is a valid point. Maybe it would be to save Alex arm if he needs to come in tomorrow.
Good point, good point.
For one of the two finals.
Good contact there by the right fielder.
That was a laser into center field.
And Harlovich is on board.
Up next, number 71.
Got it in replay here. Just pokes it out, shoots it into right center.
Just muscle it out there, all upper body. You love to see it.
Oh, the pickoff there was close.
And the pitch, runner goes, and that is caught, and we will have another double play for Bergen.
2 quick outs, and as a pitcher, you gotta love that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a planned hit and run or if it was a steal and some contact.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know.
Didn't feel like a hit and run situation right there, but we're back to the leadoff hitter and pitcher, Alex Guilford. Looks at ball 1, got hit in his first attempt. Nicked his shoulder. Elbow.
Didn't seem to affect his pitching, though.
Breaking ball there. Guilford hacks at it. Foul.
Bit early on it. Almost took out a couple viewers there.
We've both pitched to Alex over the years, Bendik, and it is not an easy out here.
He's a hard out, as you can see. That was frozen rope into center field. And a small bobble. And Alex will stretch that single into a double.
Matthias Koppensteiner out there. Bergen, as we know, play on AstroTurf, so maybe not comfortable with that grass out there.
And Matthias also coming from a career in Austria. Played for the Stock City Cubs for several years.
Batting now, the catcher, Pat Gunn, sorry. Breaking ball outside.
pop, a bloop into right field. And Paul, the courtesy runner, will score from third base.
Score is now 5-0.
Paul is a Chicago native, moved to Norway a couple years ago.
Now batting, number 0, Joe Bullman.
2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning here. Joe Rollwagon hitting. Runner on first base, getting a medium plus lead, I would say.
Is that Henrik Andersen?
Yes, it is.
It is, yeah. He actually chose the number 4 because of his favorite catcher, Yadier Molina, on the St. Louis Cardinals.
Joe swinging a high pitch. I'm assuming that meant the hit and run was on there because Henrik was not stopping.
And Henrik pulling something off that Yadier Molina maybe never did. He stole a base. That pitch in the dirt. Looks like Mitch is mixing in some knuckleballs in his arsenal here, Alec.
Yeah, we did not see that when we played against Mitch earlier this year.
No. Throwing a lot of off speed to these powerful Vålerenga hitters.
Wanting to extend Joe's arms there and get it on the ground. Exactly what happens. Shortstop picks up the ball, fires it across to Bin Wang at first base. 3 outs, and we go to the top of the third inning.
Question mark?
Our on-screen graphics here are, we're working on fixing that situation right now. But we're going into the top of the third inning. The score is 5-0, Vålerenga's favor.
I have the score, yeah. But I'm not score keeping. Like there's a whole book that someone's filling. Like to do it properly.
There we go. The graphics are up on the screen again.
Well, that's right.
Top of the third, 5-0 to Vålerenga in this semi-final of the Norwegian Baseball Elite Series 2023.
Each team gets a turn to bat, and then
Up next, number 11, Bin Wang.
Batting first in the top of the third inning, Bin Wang, the first baseman. Bin's been in the league a long time. I don't think anything's going to surprise him here. He's hit a few home runs in his day and is definitely somebody you're not just doing a groove a fastball down the middle to. Fastballs fouled back to the backstop. Bin Wang waiting for that pitch, swinging a little early at it. Just nicks it.
Speaking of the backstop, Alec, it does not seem to be regulation out here.
The backstop is a little shorter here in Kristiansand due to the location of the field and the need to accommodate the area here. That's strike 3 for Bin Wang.
Next, number 3, Victor
Victor Davignes coming up to bat. used to play for the Hill Royals, who did not make the championship this year. Used to be in the Norwegian Baseball Academy back when he was younger.
He also made a couple trips with the Norwegian national team back in the day.
Two quick strikes here by Guilford. He's pitching like he's got to make a flight home tonight. And strike three, and he sits down.
Alex makes quick work here of Victor to get the out.
Next batter is Dustin Benson, 35.
Had a short stint with Trondheim Baseball a couple years ago. Played as a catcher.
Big swing. I think it goes for both teams. Both teams have lineups that you do not want to miss to. There can be problems can come from any spot in both lineups. Pitcher's doing a good job of staying away from those meaty down the middle fastballs.
Yeah, if you serve up a mistake, you'll be taken 450 dead center. Or 117 dead center, as it is here in the Titan Sport Arena. Alex tries to elevate that fastball, but Dustin does not bite.
Showing some discipline up here.
Lays off the off speed as well.
2 outs, of course, and 2 strikes right here. And two balls.
You're right.
Big hack. If he hits it, it's gone. But unfortunately, Dustin strikes out, and we go to the bottom, of the 3rd inning. And we're back here. All right, Mitch back on the mound. Gonna give a little shout out to Ty Tullestrup, who's just sent us a message that he's watching the game.
Yeah, Ty is a workhorse pitcher for the Oslo Pretenders, and a real clubhouse guy. Just had his 50th birthday this year.
That's a big swing by Alberto. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Alberto has hit 1 home run, 2 triples, and 5 doubles this season. He has, however, only walked 4 times.
I guess he's like a 3 true outcome kind of player.
That would have been ball 4, but he shoots it high into the center fielder, Matthias Koppensteiner.
Now batting, number 3, Nate Peterson.
Nate Peterson comes up to bat. Another option on the mound for Vålerenga if they need it.
First pitch, a ball high.
Nate is batting .429 on the season with 12 singles and 2 doubles.
Better watch your soup coolers here. And there is the knuckleball from Mitch again.
I wonder if he learned that from.
Pitch.
Wonder if he's talked to Ty Tollestrup about that pitch, because he throws it a lot.
He either talked to Ty or Tim Wakefield. I don't know.
Maybe there's some kind of group text between the 3 of them.
Might be. Throw R.A. Dickey in there and you have a starting rotation. It's a close pitch taken for ball 4 there by Nate.
Mitch is a little fastball light today. I think he's focusing on all those off-speed pitches, trying to get Bergen to not make solid contact.
Yeah, I definitely read the scouting report on these Vålerenga hitters.
Speaking of, there was a fastball low and away that was swung on for strike 1. And a breaking ball looking for strike 2.
And up to bat we have Emmanuel Lara, the son of former pretender Luis Lara, who's played baseball for a long time here in Norway. And that ball just escapes Daniel Agung at third base. Not able to make the catch, and both runners are safe.
If Daniel catches that, I think there's another double play there on what I assume is a lot of hit and run calls here by the coaching staff of Vålerenga.
Either that or they do have the green light. Changes his arm slot there, come down to a low 3/4, but it's thrown for a ball.
This is Dennis Neely. Pops it foul, well out of the ballpark. Behind this beautiful concession stand here that's serving burgers and sausages and.
I also see some waffles, cookies, and cakes over there. We might have to make the trip.
Strike 2 there. Good pitch by Mitch Tice.
There
Strike
it is.
3.
Uncle Charlie, the curveball.
The yellow hammer. Mitch has got to be the tallest of the players on the field today. I would assume.
Might be because he's standing on the mound. But yeah, you have a point, Alec. Might have crossed up the catcher there, but it's a strike either way.
The batter is Alex Horolovich. Going back to that breaking ball that looks good and then crosses outside into the other batter's box.
It's a real UFO.
Another foul ball.
That brings the count to 1-2.
Bin Wang not holding the runner on at first base. Of course, that's because there's a runner at second base. Gotta pay attention, Bendik.
Yeah,
You might forget where the runners are.
especially in this heat. Gotta remember to hydrate. And the ground ball to second base with the tag. And the third out is made.
Good heads up play there by Bruno. Get the tag and just get the easy out. No throw necessary. No runs in that inning. The score is Vålerenga 5, Bergen 0.
And Alex will be coming back out with not allowing a single hit thus far in the game.
A notable omission from today's roster is I is not playing shortstop for the Vålerenga, where he's usually... I don't know if there's been an injury or... but it doesn't seem Vålerenga need him today.
No, they have a good replacement there at shortstop. But I would also brought another lefty bat into this this lineup.
And some gold glove defense, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, he's always tumbling around and making plays.
Looks like we're back to the top of the Bergen lineup, so Bruno Rojas will step into the batter's box. You do not want to let this guy on base, he will rob you blind. Check your pockets.
I've yet to see a bunt attempt in this game.
That is a swing and a half there.
That is a swing and a half. Too bad the pitch was in the dirt.
Bergen wanting to get on board and try and make some magic happen here. Oh,
Another
Bruno's
pitch.
got his dancing feet going.
Barely got out of the way. I don't know. Would you have taken that pitch to the ankle, Alec, just to get on base against this pitcher?
I am not the kind of guy who likes getting injured,
No.
so I would have done some dancing myself.
Solid contact by Bruno there, but the play is made. Shortstop, 6-3.
Dennis Neely over there at shortstop, making his presence felt, sending a message home to I that I can also play some defense here at shortstop.
That is true.
Zach Alcorn here, up to bat.
Lefty batter, also a pitcher, two-way player.
With some good plate discipline here. That's that slider that Alex Guilford has. You saw Zach duck out and it just drops in for a strike there.
The old slide piece.
I think many hitters in Norway have ducked out of the way of something called a strike from Alex Guilford. Oh, big swing there.
He's on it. Alex Guilford runs over and covers and makes the out. Second out here.
Second out. Good hustle there by Zach. You never know what's going to happen here at Dennestad Ballpark.
I think I see Svein Madsen over there. Father of Kristiansand player Johan Madsen and a well-regarded umpire in Norwegian baseball.
In the stands today, we have a veritable who's who of dignitaries from Norwegian baseball. As Matthias Koppensteiner swings at strike one. Breaking ball.
If I lean back and look over, I see a lot of movers and shakers in the crowd here.
I think, little contact there. Second base, picks it up, throws it to first. That's 3 outs.
Another 1-2-3 inning from Alex Guilford here. One by way of the K and 2 ground outs.
Federation President Marte Muur is here today, shaking hands and making sure that this event has some clout.
And looks like Mitch will come back out there for another inning. We have to hand it to the technical crew here at Titan Sport Arena. Moving the cameras around and getting all the action.
We are, during the inning, we're going to interact a little bit with our fans here at Dennestad Arena via the chat section on YouTube. Got any questions? Fire them away in the comment section.
First pitch strike there from Mitch, breaking ball. And in the booth you'll have 30 years of experience in Norwegian baseball. And off speed in the dirt. Dennis does not offer at that one. Brings the count to 2-1. A knuckleball again. Dennis fights it off, fouls it off into the grass on the other side of the street here.
Beautiful pitch there.
Strictly off speed from Mitch here now.
Got to give a shout out to Øystein Hinne, who's following the game here live. Øystein Hinne.
And Alex swings at the first pitch, drives it to center field, but is caught by Mathias Koppensteiner. There's 2 quick outs here for Mitch.
Øystein Hinne, of course, father of Trondheim Hellhound player Marius Hunne, who will be in action later today. And a question here from Ty Tollestrup. He's wondering who's playing shortstop for VIF, and that would be Dennis Neely.
First pitch here to Pat is fouled off, out of play. I think I've yet to see a fastball in this inning, Alec.
There it is.
There it is. You gotta speak it into existence. Back to the breaking ball and a strike.
Two outs here.
And changes the arm action. And Pat rips a single up the middle. 18 hopper to center field.
Past the diving, I think both the shortstop and the second baseman were diving for that.
If you ain't diving, are you even playing?
In slow motion here, we see Pat poking it out straight up the middle. Oh, I was wrong. Only a shortstop diving. Bruno stayed on his feet for that play.
And then we'll have a courtesy runner. Henrik Andersen in to run for Patrick Gunn.
Two outs here. So,
and you can hear Coach Alex yelling, "Be aggressive," which is might be why we've seen 2 double plays here.
stolen base. The throw. No tag. Henrik with a big jump there at first, easily in at second.
I could have sworn I've seen Joe Rollowagen with a different number when he played up in Trondheim.
Joe.
That is a fair ball down the left field line. Henrik will come in to score, and Joe is trucking for second base. And he'll be in there with a standing double. RBI double there for Joe Rollowagen. Brings in courtesy runner Henrik Anderson.
I wonder if that number on the back of Joe Rollowagen's shirt is to represent the number of walks he's going to take today.
That might be, Alec. It's a very good point. This is not the case for number 56, Alberto Danzi. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball.
If we're lucky, we'll see a fastball down the middle to Alberto, and we can sit here and look at a 560-meter home run.
A real challenge pitch. We got 2-0, 2 breaking balls. And the pitch. So what do you think we'll see here, Alec? Is a 3-0 count to a fastball hitter. Will we see a fastball, or will it be an off-speed pitch?
The scouting report says do not throw him a fastball, and it's not what we saw.
It is true. You'd rather put him on base.
And Alberto there with maybe his 5th walk of the season.
And here comes Nate Peterson with the walk-up song Regulate by Warren G.
Warren G, a big hip-hop group back in the 90s, which might reflect his age.
And here we see a balk by the pitcher Mitch Tice, which will advance both the runners, and Joe Rollowagen will come in to score. Let's see if we can get a replay of the play.
The balk, of course, is an illegal move by the pitcher. Many pitchers try and fool the runners, and there's a strict set of rules that you have to adhere to. You have to come. Your hands have to stop at the top of your movement like that before you can pitch. Oh, and that's hit high. Oh, Matthias
What an amazing attempt by Matthias Koppensteiner in center field. Brings in a runner, Alberto, to score. You know, there is somewhat of a running joke in the baseball community, Alec, where no one really knows what a balk is and what constitutes a balk.
There's a little stoppage in play here. The center fielder seems to have pulled something. He's definitely doing his yoga out there.
Yeah, that's what they call an Ichiro stretch. And as we see a replay of the attempt by Matthias Koppensteiner, it seems to be in the glove at some point. Someone needs to check that glove for a frog with a tennis racket, because that ball came straight out.
I haven't heard that before, Bergen. That's a great analogy.
Thank you, Alec. It's from my San Diego Padres announcer, Mud Grant. Another knuckleball.
Swing and a miss.
Manuel Lara is way ahead of that one. And the pitch fouled back out of play by Manuel Lara.
Still 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to Daniel at third. He'll make the throw over to Bin Wang for the third out of the bottom 4.
Then for the sixth inning of work.
This would be his 5th inning of work.
You are right, of course.
If the graphics don't deceive us. Still to allow a hit, Alex. Alex, who is from Alabama originally, moved to Norway a few years ago with his wife.
Number 52.
So Mitch comes up to bat. Chance here to help his own cause and start chipping away at that deficit. 8-0 the score right now. Definitely a big bat here. Hit one off, home run off me earlier this season.
Oh,
that's big.
first pitch fastball taken to deep left field.
That's got to be landed way over there in the softball field beyond the fence.
Can someone get the tape measure out? And that ends the streak of 12 retired in a row by Alex Guilford.
Breaks up the perfect game. Provides some energy to that Bergen dugout that started to be a little bit quiet here.
It's a good looking swing by Mitch. Gets his hands in, extends, and pushes it over the fence.
Daniel trying himself to get one over the fence with that swing. Big swing there.
Off speed pitch, leaves it down there. Does not go chasing. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Caught the corner there. Hits it to shortstop. He throws to first, but is not in time. Infield single there by Daniel.
A little momentum here for Bergen.
Let's see if they can capitalize here.
I think the entire bench there willed Daniel to make that that run.
Yeah, he sure knows how to pick him up and put him down.
I wonder, will Daniel run, try and steal a base here off Guilford and Pat?
Let's see the score, 8-1.
Big lead. Foul ball. Traditionally, I wouldn't say that this is a stealing situation. You don't want to give outs away on the base paths this far behind the game. If anybody's wondering, Javier Alvarez just rolled up to the field. Shake his hand, guys.
And there's the pickoff by Alex. Runner going. And Daniel is safe at second base. Looks like the shortstop was not covering the bag in time there. Some heads down baseball there.
Daniel will be happy that he got his pants dirty. A little badge of honor there. Big swing there by Andy.
Seeing how Norwegian baseball players have to supply their own pants, it's sliding can be an expensive hobby. Time is called here by Andy, the batter. Takes a deep breath and steps back into the box.
No out still here. Big swing there by Andy on the breaking ball from Alex Guilford.
The first out here of the 5th inning.
I think I saw Daniel there take a step towards third base and then thought better of it. Oh, here we go. The big lefty, Bin Wang. Knocks it into right field a lot.
He might watch out. There's 2 equestrians there in foul territory on the right field line.
Vålerenga not shifting for this. High.
Bin gets out of the way of a breaking ball there for a ball.
Most teams in this league would shift for a lefty with some power. At least move their right fielder over a little bit.
Yeah,
Vålerenga relying on Alex Guilford to do the heavy lifting here.
Yeah. As time is called and there seems to be a meeting on the mound.
Is there a hurt elbow here?
Might be. He did in fact get clipped there in the 1st inning while batting.
They're looking at the mound. Maybe there's some a bump or something.
I think I heard Tony say, "Yep, this is definitely a mound," before walking back.
Tony would be the best person to ask about if it's a mound or not. He has seen his fair share.
Also heard he was umpiring in the International Club Bowl this summer.
Probably found a lot of mounds over there too. Another slider there from Alex Guilford.
Oh,
for the first out of the inning.
That brings up Victor David Nes, the batter. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning.
Looks like the graphic is up and running again. The technician, Nicole Fett, is manning that device. Oh, Alex Guilford had a little extra speed on that.
Yeah, he reached back for that one.
Trying to limit the damage here to only 1 run. There's a stolen base. And
Runner is called out. The runner is called out. Good throw there by the catcher, Patrick Gunt. And
that was a very close play.
Let's just leave it at that. It was a close play.
No call in New York for that. Of course, 2 guys sitting with some microphones on do not get to call that safe or out. So the umpire closest to the action will assume he got a good view of it and saw the out. Later this afternoon at 3:30, Kristiansand will be playing Vålerenga. Trondheim. Kristiansand versus Trondheim. And this replay here, it's hard to say where did he touch him there? It's a close play. The ball beat him there. Looks out to me from now. For now. And of course, because we have a replay here, we get the second chance to see it again. Something the umpires don't get to. For me, that actually looks out. I think the umpire got it right on the first chance. Good work there by Carl Davis. Good view. All right, Mitch coming back out here.
Up next, number 13.
Leading off this inning, Dennis Neely, the shortstop. The score, if you joined us now, it's 8-1 in Vålerenga's favor. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pops it up. Oh. Found that Bermuda triangle there between the shortstop, second baseman, and the center fielder. Is a tough spot to cover defensively there. So we got a runner on and nobody out for Vålerenga. And batting is Alec Harlovic. I'm sorry. Oh, nice curveball in there for a strike. Not a lot of hard hit balls here from Vålerenga. Mitch has done a nice job of containing the ball to the ballpark, and it's been way of the single mostly.
Yeah, they're playing station-to-station baseball here. Ball inside. No advance for the runner. And a breaking ball that just didn't want to come down. The count is 3-1, hitter's count. What do you think, Alec? Will we see the fastball here?
Well, we did not.
Why throw a fastball when you can throw a curveball for a strike?
Runner still at first base.
Payoff pitch is lined to third, and almost a double play there, turned by Daniel. That would have been the third double play that Vålerenga would have lined into, if the throw would have been a bit more accurate.
And we have a pinch hitter here. Paul Yun coming in to bat. Ball gets past the catcher.
So that was a knuckleball, and as we all know, the knuckleballs are notoriously hard to catch. They will float like a butterfly.
One out, one on a runner at second base here, with 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, what an amazing catch by Bin Wang at first base. It's the line drive, caught.
Saw that right into his glove. If that gets past Bin at first base, that's trouble. It's rolling a long way.
Yeah, you love to see it. Stretched out all the way for that one.
And then brings it up and shows Mr. Umpire.
And here we have Alex Guilford's 4th time up to bat. Goes to hacking for the first pitch and fouls it back to the backstop.
I think there was a little case of if your pitcher can hit a home run, our pitcher's going to hit a home run on that swing there.
Yeah, we've seen Alex also hit home runs this year.
Yes, unfortunately.
That is true.
For those who are tuning in, the commentators Bendik Johansen and Alec Nilsson play for the Trondheim team. So we have faced these guys quite often.
And there is a single by Alex Guilford, and we have no play at home. So an RBI single for Alex Guilford makes the score 9-1 in the bottom of the 5th.
We're going to give a shout out to Lars Liguri, who posted a smiley face and a baseball in the chat. Lars Liguri, of course, the national team pitcher playing in Italy.
Just came back from a Nordic championship in Finland, where Norway went 1-1. Proud of our boys.
Batting now, the catcher, Pat Gunn, with a runner at first base.
We have the courtesy runner, Henrik Andersen, running for Alex Guilford, as that ball is fouled back.
Big swing there. Stolen base attempt. Throw a little bit offline. Henrik's up standing at second base. Safe.
Important block there by Bruno Rojas. If that goes into center field, Henrik will be standing on third. And the knuckleball again.
Called strike there. The count is 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the off-speed pitch for strike 3. Freezes up Patrick there.
Great pitch there by Mitch Tice. Vålerenga only scores 1 in that inning. Score is 9-1 in favor of Vålerenga.
And Bergen, they really got 6 hits there in 1 inning. You can also see Vålerenga's playing a tight defense here.
So if we stop talking, it's because there will be a change in the booth.
As we have informed you of, Trondheim will be playing Kristiansand here at 3:30.
In front of what we hope will be a packed crowd.
Plane tickets available if you want to come from Trondheim to watch your boys in blue play. And girl.
The kiosk is really hopping right now with plenty of action around that barbecue.
Is that Martin Allison I see? I think so.
Fueling up for his game.
Yep.
Trondheim baseball first baseman / outfielder.
Getting some commodities there.
Well-stocked cafe.
Yes. Exchanging pleasantries with the kiosk worker. A real clubhouse guy. And then it looks like we have Victor Davidnes up to play. Struck out his last at-bat against Alex.
Still quite a few innings left of baseball here, if Bergen can chip away a little bit.
Swung there, offered at the first pitch. Fastball from Alex. She's going straight fastballs here to Victor. 0-2 count. What do you think we'll see, Alec?
I think he's going to throw that slider
Yeah, the
down.
slide piece.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No,
Straight fastball.
first out.
Alex says, here he comes. I'll challenge you.
Vollringer throwing the ball around whilst Dustin Benson steps into the box.
And also whenever they hit the ball, you can figure it out at first or whatever, you say hits and then out. For whatever reason it works. So.
Well, hang on. Yeah, so is there anything? So it's
Everything else is pretty straightforward.
Good take there. Ball inside.
Dustin, a resident of Nordfjordeid.
Probably has the longest trip down here for the playoffs here in Kristiansand. Dennestad Stadion. Come on down for the Suns' first game today at 15:30. Another big swing here. I feel like Bergen are not getting cheated on their swings.
No, there came to hack. Fouls that one off. Back to the over the backstop.
Another ball inside there.
Good at bat here from Dustin Benson.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still only 1 out for Bergen. Hits it high. And foul on top of the dugout on the first base side.
That would be a home run in Polish baseball. Alex working some maintenance on the mound here.
Beautiful pitch there.
Throws Dustin there on the breaking ball.
Such a hard thing to do is hit that fastball when you're sure he's going to throw something else.
Yeah, the 4 balls is fine. And then
Here we got Bruno Rojas.
Top of the order for Bergen.
Let's see if they can get something going here with 2 outs in the 6th. As Alex digs in on the mound.
Big swing. Again, not getting cheated. He's up there to swing.
Swinging early these Red Sox today. Must have read the scouting report that Alex throws a lot of strikes.
no, just automatically.
That's a low ball. Catcher can't get it, and it nicks the umpire.
Great block by Tony Jones there.
He looks okay. Taking a little time here to do some home plate dusting.
And Patrick showing the courtesy where he walks the ball out to the pitcher to give the umpire some time to collect himself.
Nate Gunn letting Tony know that he should have had that.
I'm sure Pat will be the first one to tell you that he should have that ball. Bruno swings there at the off-speed pitch for strike number 2. Brings the count to 1-2. And the pitch. It's fouled off.
Straight up and back. Shout out to Lamin Donjo, who's watching. Gave us a little wave on the chat.
Great play there by Joe Rollwagon at first base. Dropped third strike, so Bruno was running to first base, but Patrick threw it low, but Joe dug it out of the dirt for the third out of the 6th inning.
Bennick and I will be logging off. You will get a new and hopefully even more colorful broadcaster soon. Stay tuned for more baseball.
All right, here we are. Here we are back. This is Neptali Gonzalez. I'm gonna be with you guys until the end of the game. We are at the bottom of the sixth, one out. Still on the mound, Mitch. The game is 10-1, Bolarenga leading. Batting it is Emmanuel Lara. Here's a pitch. That seems to be like a pass ball. The ball goes to the back. No runners advances. There is one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Mitch still battling. Full count for the batter, Emmanuel. Here is a pitch. It's a little bit low for the umpire. That's ball number 4. Now we have, with runners on first and third, at bat number 13, Dennis playing shortstop. Here is a pitch. Runners goes to second. Emmanuel has stole the base. Now the runners are on second and third. 2 runners on in scoring position. This is a good opportunity for the team of the Red Sox to try to cut the lead. Swing and a miss for Dennis. He has 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Bolarenga attacking. Line drive between second and third. Good catch for Bruno, playing second base for the Red Sox. 2 outs. Still runners on second and third. Now batting number 21. First pitch was a strike. Strike called by the umpire. Here is a pitch. The pitcher gets ready. Here is going to the home plate. Line drive to the center field, allowing 1 run to score. The throw from the center field to the cutoff man. The game is over. The lead, it is 11-1. So the run mercy rule is being applied. We have a winner, which is Bolarenga, advancing to the final that will be played tomorrow over here at the same place, versus the winner of the second game between Christensen Sons and Trondheim. Good pitching from Alex Guilford, which is the winner of the game. And we have Mitch as he got the loss for the Red Sox. We had a total of 11 runs for Bolarenga with 25 hits and 3 errors. And we have Red Sox with 1 run, 8 hits and no errors. We'll be back at 3:30 p.m. with the next game, the next semifinal game, between the Christensen Sons and Trondheim. Thank you for your attention, and we'll see you again at 15:30. Thank you.